Hello world, welcome to Living by Abundance, where we learn the key principles and techniques for living life by abundance. Abundant health, wealth, love, and care. Join us as we dive into today's discussion. Conversations that count, exploring the abundance. Within intellectual discussions for living by abundance. Have you ever had a conversation that left you feeling inspired, challenged, or deeply connected? Those moments when ideas flow freely, perspectives are shared, and curiosity takes center stage. That's the magic of intellectual discussions. Conversations that go beyond small talk and dive into topics that expand your mind and enrich your life. Whether it's a lively debate with friends, a thoughtful exchange with a mentor, or a deep discussion about life's big questions, these conversations have the power to spark growth, creativity, and understanding. In today's fast-paced world, we often overlook the value of slowing down to engage in meaningful dialogue. But when you take the time to connect through ideas and stories, you open yourself up to a life of greater abundance, one filled with learning, connection, and joy. Today, we'll explore 20 powerful benefits of intellectual discussions and how they can help you think more clearly, connect more deeply, and live more fully. Let's dive in and discover how conversations that count can transform your journey toward living by abundance.
Before we dive in, I want to share something that will help you manifest abundance even faster. The Living by Abundance Ultimate Affirmation Bundle. This bundle includes a 120-day affirmation ebook with 365 printable affirmation cards and a daily affirmation audio and video experience. All of this to help rewire your mindset for your Living by Abundance journey. It all starts with your mind, so get your bundle and start your transformation today at livingbyabundance.com. Now let's get into today's discussion.
1. Expands your knowledge. One of the most obvious benefits of intellectual discussions is gaining new knowledge. Whether you're discussing a historical event, scientific discovery, or a fresh perspective on life, you'll walk away having learned something new. For example, chatting with someone passionate about environmental issues might introduce you to sustainable habits you hadn't considered. Knowledge isn't limited to books. It's also exchanged through thought-provoking conversations. The more you seek out intellectual discussions, the more you broaden your understanding of the world. 2. Sharpens critical thinking skills. Engaging in intellectual discussions pushes you to think beyond surface-level answers. You're challenged to analyze information, evaluate arguments, and form logical responses. For example, discussing ethical dilemmas forces you to consider various angles, weigh consequences, and make reasoned judgments. These conversations develop your ability to assess situations critically, question assumptions, and identify flaws in reasoning. Over time, this skill helps you make better decisions, solve problems effectively, and navigate life's challenges with clarity and confidence. 3. Encourages open-mindedness. Intellectual discussions expose you to perspectives you may not have considered before, encouraging you to think more openly. When someone presents an opposing view, it challenges you to pause and ask, why do they see it this way? For example, hearing about another culture's values or traditions might shift your understanding of your own. Instead of immediately dismissing new ideas, you learn to appreciate their merit. This open-minded approach allows you to grow, adapt, and embrace a broader, more inclusive view of the world. 4. Enhances communication skills. Communicating effectively is an art, and intellectual discussions provide a space to practice and refine this skill. You learn to organize your thoughts, express them clearly, and articulate complex ideas in a relatable way. For example, explaining your perspective on a social issue to someone unfamiliar with it teaches you to simplify and clarify your message. Additionally, these conversations encourage active listening, hearing what others are saying before formulating your response. Enhanced communication builds stronger relationships, fosters understanding, and makes you more confident in both personal and professional settings. 5. Deepens your connections. Meaningful conversations create bonds that go beyond small talk. When you discuss topics like personal growth, aspirations, or social issues, you share a deeper part of yourself. These exchanges reveal shared values, ideas, and goals, which strengthen trust and connection. For example, having an intellectual discussion with a friend about purpose in life might help you both feel understood and inspired. The vulnerability and thoughtfulness in these conversations make relationships more fulfilling, creating a sense of mutual respect and support. 6. Ignites creativity. When you share ideas and hear others' thoughts, it sparks creativity and inspires innovative thinking. Intellectual discussions encourage you to explore what-if scenarios and brainstorm possibilities. For example, discussing a problem with colleagues might lead to out-of-the-box solutions you wouldn't have discovered on your own. The exchange of diverse ideas fuels your imagination and helps you connect seemingly unrelated concepts to generate fresh insights. Creativity thrives when minds meet, collaborate, and push boundaries together. 7. Encourages lifelong learning. Every intellectual conversation is an opportunity to learn something new. Whether you're discussing history, technology, or personal experiences, you're exposed to fresh information and perspectives. For instance, a chat with someone passionate about renewable energy might inspire you to explore sustainable living practices. These discussions remind you that learning doesn't stop after school. It's a lifelong journey. Cultivating curiosity through meaningful conversations keeps your mind active and your life full of growth and abundance. 8. Builds confidence. Sharing your thoughts and ideas in intellectual discussions helps you develop confidence in your abilities. When you engage in conversations about meaningful topics, you realize that your voice and insights matter. For example, expressing your thoughts in a book club or a workplace brainstorming session validates your perspective and helps you trust your knowledge. With practice, you'll feel more comfortable tackling complex topics and speaking up in group settings. Confidence grows when you know you can contribute meaningfully to any discussion. 9. Inspires self-reflection. Thoughtful conversations often prompt you to look inward and examine your beliefs, values, and experiences. When someone challenges your perspective, it invites you to ask, "Why do I believe this?" For instance, a discussion about work-life balance might encourage you to reflect on your own priorities and choices. Self-reflection leads to greater self-awareness, helping you identify areas for growth and align your life with what truly matters. Intellectual discussions offer valuable moments of introspection that guide personal development. 10. Develops empathy. Listening to others share their thoughts, struggles, and experiences deepens your capacity for empathy. For example, a conversation with someone who's faced discrimination can help you understand their perspective and feel compassion for their journey. Intellectual discussions teach you to step into others' shoes and consider their emotions and motivations. By fostering empathy, these conversations help break down barriers and build stronger, more meaningful connections with others. 11th, boosts problem-solving abilities. When you engage in intellectual discussions, you're often tackling complex ideas or challenges that require creative solutions. Brainstorming with others encourages you to consider multiple angles and work collaboratively toward answers. For example, discussing solutions to a community problem might reveal ideas that no one person could have thought of alone. These conversations strengthen your ability to approach issues methodically, identify actionable steps, and implement solutions effectively. 12. provides intellectual stimulation. Intellectual discussions keep your mind sharp and engaged by challenging you to think critically and explore new ideas. Instead of drifting into autopilot mode, these conversations stimulate curiosity and mental energy. For instance, discussing a thought-provoking book or a scientific breakthrough encourages deeper analysis and learning. A stimulated mind is active, alert, and more resilient to cognitive decline, leading to improved mental well-being and a more fulfilling life. 13. Reduces stress. Meaningful conversations offer a healthy break from daily stressors, providing mental stimulation and emotional release. Engaging in topics that interest or inspire you can feel like a breath of fresh air, offering relief from worries. For example, a discussion about life's purpose or future aspirations can reignite passion and focus. Intellectual exchanges shift your mindset toward growth and positivity, giving you a sense of clarity and calm. 14. Strengthens listening skills. Effective discussions require you to truly listen, not just wait for your turn to speak. Active listening teaches you to focus on what's being said, understand different perspectives, and respond thoughtfully. For instance, when someone shares a complex opinion, listening attentively helps you engage more meaningfully. Developing this skill enhances both your personal and professional relationships by fostering respect, trust, and understanding. 15. Challenges. Confirmation bias. Confirmation bias makes us favor information that aligns with what we already believe, but intellectual discussions challenge this tendency. Engaging with opposing viewpoints forces you to examine your reasoning and identify blind spots. For example, discussing an ethical dilemma with someone who disagrees encourages you to evaluate your stance more critically. Over time, this habit promotes balanced, evidence-based thinking that leads to better decision-making. 16. Helps you see the big picture. When we get caught up in daily stressors and mundane routines, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. Intellectual discussions invite you to explore topics that bring perspective, such as global issues, personal development, or philosophical ideas. For example, discussing climate change might shift your focus from small frustrations to the larger responsibility of leaving a better planet for future generations. These conversations remind you that your challenges are often temporary, and there are broader, more meaningful concerns worth considering. By seeing the big picture, you gain clarity on your purpose, cultivate gratitude for your blessings, and prioritize intentional living over superficial worries. This outlook encourages a life filled with meaning, direction, and a greater appreciation for the world around you. 17. Builds a sense of community. Meaningful discussions foster a sense of belonging by connecting you with people who share your curiosity and values. Whether it's through a book club, a mastermind group, or even a casual discussion with friends, engaging in intellectual dialogue creates bonds rooted in mutual respect and growth. These spaces encourage collaboration, allowing everyone to contribute ideas, challenge each other, and learn together. For instance, joining a discussion group about personal finance might introduce you to individuals who share tips and support your financial goals. Over time, intellectual conversations strengthen these connections, reminding you that you're not alone in your desire to grow and explore new horizons. This sense of community enriches your life, providing friendships and networks that inspire and support your journey. 18. Promotes curiosity. Curiosity is the spark that fuels intellectual growth, and engaging in deep discussions naturally encourages you to ask questions and seek answers. When someone introduces a new idea or shares knowledge you've never encountered, it ignites a desire to learn more. For example, a simple conversation about space exploration could prompt you to research black holes, watch documentaries about the universe, or even attend a planetarium show. Intellectual discussions make learning an exciting and ongoing process rather than a chore. This curiosity not only adds richness to your life, but also keeps your mind sharp and engaged. By constantly exploring, you open doors to new passions, experiences, and possibilities that make life more abundant and fulfilling. 19th, encourages respectful debate. In a world where disagreements often lead to conflict, intellectual discussions teach the art of respectful debate. These conversations show you that it's possible to hold opposing views without resorting to anger or dismissiveness. For instance, discussing ethical topics like animal welfare or technology's role in society with someone who sees things differently can help you grow. By listening respectfully and responding thoughtfully, you gain a deeper understanding of their reasoning while refining your own beliefs. Respectful debate encourages humility, critical thinking, and the recognition that multiple perspectives can coexist. This skill strengthens relationships and creates healthier, more productive conversations, making it easier to collaborate and grow alongside others. 20. Brings joy and fulfillment. At its core, intellectual discussions are a source of joy and deep personal fulfillment. The excitement of sharing ideas, learning something new, and connecting with others on a meaningful level enriches your life in profound ways. For example, a heartfelt conversation about purpose or creativity might leave you feeling inspired, uplifted, and connected to something bigger. These exchanges spark laughter, moments of wonder, and a sense of achievement as you explore and grow. The joy that comes from intellectual exploration is lasting because it nurtures your mind, heart, and relationships all at once. In a world where busyness often overshadows depth, these conversations remind you of life's beauty, possibilities, and the abundance found in meaningful connections and shared curiosity. In a world that often values speed and surface-level connections, taking the time to engage in thoughtful intellectual discussions is truly transformative. These conversations are more than just an exchange of ideas. They sharpen your mind, ignite creativity, deepen relationships, and remind you of the joy found in lifelong learning. Whether you're exploring new perspectives, challenging your own assumptions, or simply bonding with someone over shared curiosity. Intellectual dialogue creates a ripple effect of growth and abundance in your life. By embracing conversations that count, you open doors to endless possibilities for personal and collective growth. Every exchange becomes an opportunity to learn, reflect, and connect in ways that inspire greater understanding and fulfillment. So, make space for meaningful discussions, seek out diverse viewpoints, and let curiosity guide you. In doing so, you'll discover that the journey of exploring ideas not only enhances your mind, but enriches your entire life with wisdom, joy, and abundance. Did you enjoy learning with us? Don't miss out on future insightful videos for Living by Abundance. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Together, we will continue to learn the key principles and techniques for living by abundance. Abundant health, wealth, love, and care. Want more? Make sure to explore livingbyabundance.com to dive deeper into this and other topics and for more tips and techniques for living by abundance. Don't miss out on the opportunity to continue improving your personal growth and transformation on your journey to living by abundance.
Real quick, let me share something powerful that will support your journey of living by abundance. The Living by Abundance Ultimate Affirmation Bundle, a powerful 3-in-1 system designed to rewire your thoughts and attract confidence, wealth, health, and success into your life. Are you ready to transform your mindset, elevate your life, and manifest abundance every day in every area of your life? Yes, you can have abundance in every area of your life. This bundle includes everything you need to build an unstoppable mindset for living by abundance. a 120-day affirmation ebook with daily prompts to shift your mindset, 365 printable affirmation cards, one for each day of the year, ready to inspire you, 365 affirmations audio and video experience for daily reinforcement wherever you are. With this bundle, you'll cultivate a mindset of abundance and gratitude, strengthen self-love and confidence every single day, attract financial prosperity, and improve your health. Boost focus, productivity, and motivation to crush your goals. This is a massive investment in yourself. Don't wait. Your life-changing mindset shift starts today. Get your Living by Abundance Ultimate Bundle and manifest the life you desire. Visit livingbyabundance.com and get your ultimate bundle and upgrade your journey to living by abundance today.
You're always welcomed at livingbyabundance.com. See you soon and keep living by abundance.